So today we're going to dive into a mobilization exercise and how it can affect the way we manage cervicogenic headaches. So hello, I'm Dr. Sam. I'm a physical therapist in Philadelphia that specializes in the treatment of headache disorders. The article I'm going to review today is called The Efficacy of a C1-2 Self-Sustained Natural Apophyseal Glide, or SNAG, in the management of cervicogenic headaches. And this was a study from 2007 done by Toby Hall and his team. What this study was looking at was the effectiveness of a specific mobilization technique known as a self-SNAG exercise. In this study, they had 32 participants who were experiencing cervicogenic headaches, which is a type of headache that originates from the neck. What the researchers were looking at in this study were they took the two groups and divided them. And then one group was to perform the C1-2 self-SNAG exercise, while the other performed a sham treatment or placebo. What they were measuring here is the flexion-rotation test, which is commonly impaired for those with cervicogenic headaches, and its assessment of neck mobility, and a headache index to track the severity and the frequency of their headaches. So what were the results? They're actually pretty good. Immediately after the training session, the group performing the C1-2 self-SNAG exercise had a significant increase in the neck mobility, so that's good. What was even more impressive is that both at the 4-week mark and the 12-month mark, this group reported a really big decrease in their headache symptoms compared to the control group. So in the study, the reduction in headache frequency was noted through a change in their headache index scores over time. At 4 weeks and at 12 months, the headache scores were substantially lower than in the C1-2 self-SNAG group, with a mean reduction in this headache index of 54% for all the people in this study at 12 months, indicating a really big improvement in their headache symptoms. So what this means is that the C1-2 self-SNAG not only offered immediate improvements in the terms of neck mobility, but it also contributed to a significant reduction in headache severity and frequency over time. So, all right, now let's move on to the practical part. I'm going to demonstrate how to correctly perform the C1-2 self-SNAG technique, so you can try it at home. But remember, it's always important to consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise regimen or treatment technique if you're experiencing pain or discomfort. So let's get into the practice session. Right, so now let's get into the exercise and the protocol that was done. So what they did in this study, they did the C1-C2 SNAG exercise, the protocol for it. They were doing 2 repetitions for 3-second holds, and they would do that 2 times per day, every day. This was done all the way through 12 months for this study. So what you need to do the exercise is a yoga strap or a cervical snag strap that they use in the actual study. You could also use a belt or the length of a towel as well, just as long as it's not too thick. So what we do for setup for this exercise, take the yoga strap, you're gonna put it over your shoulders. What I want you to do then is to feel the back of your head, right where like the neck meets the head, and you'll kind of go down in midline and find that first vertebrae. That's gonna be your second vertebrae, C2, right? The strap is gonna go just above that as you do this exercise. So I'm gonna treat myself as if I had left-sided headache, and that's the side that you would treat. So if you have right-sided cervicogenic headache, you would treat to the right. If you have left-sided, you would treat to the left, right? So my right hand is going to grab my left strap, and it's going to kind of hold it down against me. I'll take my left hand and kind of pull it on the strap here. So again, remember, we're doing 3-second holds and 2 repetitions. I'm going to make sure the back of the strap goes just above that first vertebrae that I was feeling in the back. I'm going to pull it across my cheekbone, not across my jaw. So 1, 2, 3, and turn back. And then one more time. 1, 2, 3. Again, the protocol, 2 repetitions, 3-second holds, 2 times per day. With this, you also want to make sure that when you're doing the exercise, it's not causing more symptoms. So dizziness for some people, if you have also cervicogenic headache, it's not causing neck pain or headache when you're doing it. Really, you should just be experiencing a stretch with the mobilization exercise. Thank you for joining me today in the video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And for more information and resources, make sure you check out the description below. And if you're looking for more support with your headache management, I have a range of evidence-based exercise programs specifically designed for individuals with headache disorders like tension type headache, migraine, cervicogenic headache. So if these programs I have crafted specifically for people for long-term management of headache symptoms with exercises that are based on the latest research and tailored to specific needs of those with headache disorders. So if you're dealing with the occasional tension type headache or a chronic condition, these programs can really make a difference in your life. So if you're interested in learning more or signing up, just click the link below for a free headache consult, and we can get started on your journey to more headache-free days today.